Yeah, no, it's crazy. The whole atmosphere here and attendance here is amazing.
Yeah, so welcome today on the Search Podcast Show. I'm here at the Espresso booth. So I'll just please introduce yourself to the guests and briefly tell us what Espresso is all about.
Sure. Yeah. So my name is Charles. I'm one of the 4 co-founders of Espresso, and we've actually been working on Espresso for the last 5 years. So it's been a long journey, and so let me tell you all a little bit about what we do. So if you've ever sent a cryptocurrency transaction on a chain like Arbitrum or Optimism or Base, those are all rollups. And when you actually send a transaction, it's actually just a single server that's deciding the ordering of all the transactions. And if that server is hacked or it's dishonest, then basically it can completely revert all of the transactions in the last several hours, maybe even. And that can cause a huge amount of damage. So for instance, if I were to buy a car from you, I send you $10,000 on Arbitrum, and then you give me the car, and then the sequencer reverts all the transactions from the last hour, then you're not only out of the car, you're also out of the cash. And given that billions of dollars of transactions happen every day on rollups, that's actually a huge problem. It's a huge security problem. The chains I listed, Arbitrum, Optimism, Base, there's thousands of rollups and they all only use one single sequencer. And generally they're only checkpointing to something with stronger security like Ethereum every several hours. We're recording a podcast. So
everyone loves Espresso, so everyone just wants to say hi to him.
let me get my training spot back. Yeah, so anyways, so what Espresso does is we're actually lowering the several hours down to just a couple seconds. Next year it'll be lower than 1 second. So it's a huge deal, and very important for security and also any sort of interoperability. If you're doing any bridging between chains, or if you're trying to deposit into an exchange and you want to speed that up, we're actually working with some of the major exchanges to speed up exchange deposits. It's all very, very important, and Espresso helps facilitate that.
So let me get this straight. Espresso kind of just fastens the finality.
Exactly, yeah, that's really all Espresso does. We just finalize data very, very fast. You probably can't see it right now, but all of these flags, many of these are the chains that already use Espresso.
I was actually about to ask you, you have so many flags of so many. There are some, I mean, the video isn't capturing much.
Sure.
So many.
Yeah, so most of these are chains that use Espresso. There are some that are research partners, some are bridges or cross-chain apps that benefit from Espresso's fast finality.
How are you doing this?
So the secret sauce. The secret sauce is a consensus protocol that we've been working on for the last 5 years. It's called Hot Shot, and it's a proof of stake version of Hot Stuff, which is sort of the state of the art and optimistically responsive consensus protocols. Basically, in good network conditions, it can finalize transactions extremely fast. We're saying like in just a couple seconds, and it can scale to many nodes, so it can remain decentralized. This is really the secret sauce, and it's something that is really different from what Ethereum offers. What Ethereum offers is what's called dynamic availability. That means that even if World War III happens tomorrow, and let's say 90% of the nodes on Ethereum go down and suddenly disappear, it'll still keep going on. Espresso is different. So if 90% of Espresso nodes go down, unfortunately there is a downside. Espresso will just stop. But Ethereum's finality time is only 15 minutes, whereas Espresso can get the finality time down to 2 seconds or lower. So it's actually impossible to have a consensus protocol that can give you both what Espresso and Ethereum have. So we're sort of different, targeting different goals, but we can in fact have the same set of nodes. So the same nodes can run both protocols and provide fast finality with Espresso and also a lot of resilience with Ethereum. So that's basically what we're doing.
So, just a fun question. Why Espresso? How did the two of you just come up with the name?
So our CEO Ben actually came up with the name, and Espresso is a great name because you think of it, you think of fast. Espresso is very fast. Espresso is brings people together. So we're bringing a lot of chains together, and we're bringing a lot of apps together. So that's really what we're trying to do.
Yeah. So Espresso is mostly Ethereum aligned.
I would say we're very Ethereum aligned.
Protocols or tools that only build on.
Many of the chains that use us are Ethereum EVM rollups.
Okay.
But Espresso is totally compatible with any type of execution environment.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's an SVM or an EVM or even an app chain, totally not a different VM, it works with us. It doesn't matter where the chain settles. It can settle to Ethereum. It can settle to Arbitrum. It can settle to Solana. It can settle to Bitcoin. It can settle to Espresso, or it can, it can really settle to anything. And Espresso is totally compatible with any of that. So while we are very much Ethereum aligned, and the Espresso stake table is managed on Ethereum, Espresso only finalizes data. We don't care what the data is. We just finalize data.
Yeah. So just to summarize this, how would you explain to a layman what is Espresso? For instance, I would explain to a layman a wallet is just so right. How would you explain to a layman what does Espresso do?
So Espresso is just a base layer for rollups. We help rollups connect to each other. So we help chains talk to each other, different applications talk to each other, and we help make them very, very fast. That's all we do.
Yeah, I think this is a really nice show, and we can go on and go to Espresso.
Of course, yeah.
It here for now. Probably just tell us, can someone contribute to Espresso?
Yes. So all of our code is completely open source. So you can find all our code on GitHub. It's completely decentralized in that you can deploy your own chain using Espresso. There are no fees right now, and you can do whatever you want with Espresso. Everything is open. And very soon, in probably around 2 months, Espresso Network is going to upgrade to total permissionless proof of stake. So anyone will be able to run a node as well. Right now, it's a permission network with around 22 institutional and community validators running 100 nodes. But soon, anyone will be able to run a node. So we're all building in the open, and we're looking to support really any chain. So it's a very exciting time.
Do you have like a tag word or phrase?
For Espresso? Well, tagline is base layer for rollups. That's basically Espresso's.
Please check out Espresso, the base layer for rollups.
Exactly.
Yeah, and also I'll just link all the links to how to contribute openly to Espresso, and also your socials if you may.
Yeah.
But you can just say them now. We can follow Espresso and you on maybe Twitter.
So you'll get the most information on our website or X or Twitter.
Yeah.
So our X account is Espresso Sys, SYS.
Yeah.
And our website is also espressosys.com. So definitely check us out.
Thank you so much.
Cool.
And enjoy the rest of it.
Yeah, great to see you at the conference.
Do your own research as always, and as always, none of this is financial advice. Though we weren't
no
talking
financial
about
advice.
money. But keep building on Ethereum and keep building on Espresso. Alright, bye.